To automate or not to automate? That is the question. On today's Friday's edition of the Daily Dose of Awesome, I'm going to deliver to you 3 tips, 3 pros, and 3 cons for automation in your business. When to use the tools and when to leave them the heck alone. So as you're coming in here, say hi on today's Friday's edition again of the Daily Dose of Awesome, your daily 15 minutes of inspiration, education, and motivation to get your day started right. And if this is the first time you're hopping onto a Daily Dose of Awesome, and if you've never met me, my name is Dr. Jim. Nice to meet you. I'm an Elevation member and a mentor here in the Elite Marketing Pro community. And I am super excited to be delivering this content to you because I think it's going to help you move your business forward. So let's see what we got hopping in here. I see Samra, what's going on? I see Bart. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio in the house. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to hop right into the content. I'm excited to deliver this. And I want to ask a question to start off with here. Who is excited to utilize automation in your business? If you are, drop a number 1 in the comments box, because I tell you what, I think most people, network marketers, when they are presented, with, learning skill sets, from Elite Marketing Pro, automation and utilizing leverage and things of that nature, that's obviously a huge lever that we want to pull and things that we want to learn in order to make our lives easier. Do you agree with? If you agree with that, drop a number 2 in the comments box. And that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to learn these skill sets. I mean, I kind of saw the writing on the wall. I saw how offline network marketing, prospecting, recruiting was just kind of a big time suck. And there were better, more leveraged ways to do business. And when I saw the results that network marketers were getting when they learned the skill sets, boy, it was just like Fernie likes to write, and that you'll hear a lot in this Elite Marketing Pro community. People get an unfair advantage. And I think that's what a lot of us are looking for in our network marketing businesses, and you should. So 3 pros, 3 cons, because it ain't all good and it ain't all bad, the automation thing, but there's definitely a time when you want to use it, and then maybe there's a time when you might want to hold off a bit. So we're gonna talk about this. So tip number 1 for the pros here: you want to automate when you need to respond to call to actions when you maybe are at work. So let me ask you a question. Drop a number 3 in the comments box if you are currently building your network marketing or your affiliate business on the side. I'd be dropping a number 3 right now. I still work a 40-hour plus work week at times as a doctor of physical therapy in a very busy orthopedic physical therapy practice. And it's kind of nice to be having some processes and some systems running in the background while I'm treating patients, right? When I'm making grandmas do push-ups and whacking and cracking backs and stuff like that. It's really, really neat to have that leverage working for me when I'm at work. And so if that makes sense to you, then that would be a pro for utilizing automation, right? It's just, we want to be able to, like, my whole tagline for people when they come into my ecosystem online is I want to help bring families together. And the way we bring families together is help them to get more time in their life. And the best way to get more time is to automate some stuff. But there's a con. Now, let me tell you what my first con in the automation process, and that is when you're being lazy, all right? Don't be lazy. If you've ever caught yourself starting to go towards the lazy side, drop a number 4 if you are courageous enough. Because you know what? There's a point, I think, in everyone's business where we're just kind of like, gosh, I'm working really hard. Boy, I'd really like to be able to, make this thing a little bit easier. Maybe I'll try to, use the latest and greatest widget in order to help me to build my business faster. But I really just want to do it because, gosh, I'm working so hard as it is. Anything to take a little pressure off. Can anybody relate to that? Because I've had that thought many a times. So you don't want to be lazy for the fact that this is still a relational business. Network marketing is it's an emotional contact sport, okay? You've got to be willing to connect with people. And there are skill sets, communication skill sets, being able to, see things from the other person's perspective, things of that nature. And if you're utilizing the internet and automation just so you can bypass that that process, I really think that you're going to be leaving money on the table. And I don't think that you're going to build the types of quality relationships that you could, especially with leaders or maybe potential leaders or upcoming leaders in your organization. Okay. So definitely that would be a con of automation. So tip for pro number 2 for pros for automation would be when it helps you to prioritize your time. Okay. Now, again, I'm a big proponent of living a life of priority and not obligation. So what I mean by that is so many people do things because they have to, right? And I hate the word have to. In fact, that's one of my big pet peeves. Like, I want to be able to do things because I want to make an impact. I want to do things because I want to do things for impact and for influence. If you feel that way, give me a high five if you want to be, if you're in business to make impact and to be influential. Well, sometimes you've got to do things that will help you to prioritize your time. Prioritizing for me is, doing things with my kids, spending time with my wife, not missing the bedtime stories and the prayers and things like that. Like this morning, my son, poor little guy, he had like 4 cavities. We gave him too much apple grape juice in the beginning when he was starting to get his little baby teeth. And the little dude got 4 cavities, right? And so it was best for both of his parents to go with him to the dentist, the pediatric dentist today, to get these fillings, because they made him drink this potion that made him all like, half whacked out. And the poor little guy needed both mommy and daddy. So it was really cool for me to be able to have some things that were automated in my business to be able to generate leads and sales and prospects and things of that nature, right? So if you can utilize automation to help to prioritize your life, thumbs up. But a con, so second con number 2, I put in if you're afraid to talk to people, okay? I think a draw sometimes with network marketing and building your network marketing business online is, well, let me raise your hand if you're one of my quote unquote introverts, right? If you feel like you're an introvert, if you'd rather just not talk to people, or if you could figure out a way to hide behind your computer, at least in the beginning, and maybe generate some more interest for your network marketing product, service, or opportunity. I've met a lot of folks that are like that, but the thing is that, if you're afraid to talk to people, then what you should be doing right now is talking with people, because, action conquers fear. If you try to put layers in between you and your fear, you're in bondage to it at that point, right? If you're following with me, drop a number 6 in the comments box if you're tracking with me, because the fear thing, again, I always say fear is an indicator of what you should be doing next. And if you're afraid to talk with people, then scrap automation, man. I would be messaging people that reach out to you after you put a proper marketing message out into the marketplace, learning the skill sets here at Elite Marketing Pro. Get people asking you about what you're doing, and then have conversations. In fact, I love using the video chat. I love using Zoom so you can have face-to-face interactions from the comfort of your own home, not driving the roads and all that stuff. And you can practice your personal intercommunication skills, but still have maybe the comfort of not being really like right in front of them face-to-face, okay? So are you guys getting value so far? If you're getting value, hit the like button, hit the love button. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, hit the share button. Let's share this message around, especially for folks who are just getting started in the online, building your business online. I want to make sure that people start to use automation at the proper times. So the third pro for automation, and this is a good pro, boy, when you get your business to this point, it is exciting. And it is when you have too many people to talk to. When you are drowning in messages of people wanting more info, if you are just like, dude, I cannot keep up with this, or I actually heard it in a Fast Track to Freedom workshop where we get people who are really committed to getting mentorship here at Elite Marketing Pro. We get locked in a small room with Fernie Ceballos and Tim Murray and JT DeBolt and Carrie Heim and like all the rock stars, Brady Shaver, like everyone, the who's who in Elite Marketing Pro. And I remember hearing a tip during one of those workshops, and it was like, automation is cool when you get to that point where there's so many people reaching out to you, asking you about your product, service, or opportunity, that if you have an automated response, number one, people are kind of all about instant gratification. So if they're looking to get a scratch itched and they're like, I need more info. And if you can send them something, with an automated response that scratches that itch, less people will fall through the cracks, which means you have a higher probability of maybe creating a conversation via a video chat or a phone call or something like that. Where if you have to wait 6 hours or 8 hours, or when you get off of your shift at work, you might lose some people. You may, miss out on an opportunity or two. So if you have too many people to talk to, then automation is a godsend, okay? But here's the big pro, or the big con, con number 3 of when you might want to put automation on hold is when it's just not the right time in your business, okay? So we all have to have priorities when it comes to building our business. And when we start building our business online, there are skill sets we need to learn. We need to learn copywriting skills, right? We need to learn how to utilize Page Creator Pro. We need to learn how to do a capture page. We need to know how to, all these little small but important skill sets to learn that comprise the entire whole, right? And, one more thing to like throw in your head that can make, brain matter start oozing out of your ear can be confusing. And so like there's a tool that a lot of us use to automate the responses through Facebook Messenger, et cetera, et cetera. And it's awesome. And there's so much potential. It's a new tool. I don't even want to tell you if you don't know what it is, because I don't want to confuse you right now, especially if you're brand new to the Elite Marketing Pro community. Now, if you've been on the water for a little bit and you're looking to get some more automation, if you're getting to the point to where you have too many people to talk to, then reach out to whoever you're working with or reach out to a coach, and we can, obviously, or drop a comment or a question into the community, and we can obviously let you know what we're utilizing to automate parts of our business. But sometimes it's just not worth your brain power because, if you chase two rabbits, you'll catch none. I don't know if you've ever heard that adage, but you gotta like focus on what's like super important next, right? It's the win principle. What's important next? And if you can do that, then you'll move your business forward. You won't get confused and you won't get overwhelmed, right? And I think you'll be a lot further down the road. So my best recommendation to you at this point is make sure you get to that point to where you're just so busy, or you're just like really, really strapped for time where you're missing people like crazy. They're slipping through the cracks, where we're, utilizing like a Facebook bot or something like that can help you to provide more value and have people not falling through the cracks. Is that making sense, guys? If this is making sense, again, hit the like button, hit the love button, hit the wowie face button. I love the wowie face button. And let me just go through and give some shout outs here. I see, again, Samra. I see Bart. I see Chuck in the house. I see Ron. What's going on, brother? I see, who else do I see here? I see Melina. Awesome. I see Jan. Everyone's raising some hands in the house, throwing some fives. I see Wilma. Tracy, what's going on? All right. I'm not reading all these comments. I'm just kind of scrolling through, seeing what we got here. But yeah, Summer says, if Rocky chases two chickens, he won't catch any. Exactly, you're right on. So that is the meat and potatoes, right? You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. You got to know the best times to automate and the times where you really, really kind of want to do things manually. I tell you what, I did the Facebook Messenger thing manually for a long time. So I've been marketing and advertising online. I'm almost coming up to 2 years now. And I haven't even unlocked the true potential of automation when it comes to Facebook bots and things of that nature. I mean, there's some crazy awesome things that you can do with those tools and those learning those skill sets. But right now, that's not the best use of my time. I utilize it a little bit, but there's so much more you can do with it. But for me, the juice just ain't worth the squeeze yet. And so that might be the case for you as well. What I would recommend if you are brand new is I would get comfortable doing Facebook Lives, spending some time doing some Facebook Lives so you can get your face and your brand out there. I would spend time learning the skill set of copywriting. I would spend your time learning the skill sets of just getting your Page Creator Pro and maybe taking over your list. And if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, then whatever skill set that you're on currently, keep working on that and then keep reaching out to a coach. Or again, if you want mentorship, there's ways to go about that here within the Elite Marketing Pro community. We love to help our students grow and again, not teach them what to do step by step, but teach them how to think for themselves so that you can build your business. And that is by far the best gift that we can give to you. So hopefully you guys got some value. I have enjoyed sharing these 3 pros and 3 cons to automating or not automating in your business. And again, if you're coming in here later, drop a hashtag replay. And if you got some value, maybe hashtag value in the comments box. I've definitely enjoyed sharing with you. So I'm going to hop off. Again, come back. We are live on in the Elite Marketing Pro community here on Facebook every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And head over to elitemarketingpro.com. for, it's a one-stop shop for all the information you need in order to build your business online, get true mentorship. So with that, I'm going to hop off. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and I look forward to sharing with you on a future Daily Dose of Awesome. Take care, and God bless you.